Forever is not a thing with women. It's not real. Women don't maintain their commitments, by and large. Okay? So, before you start screaming at me in feminism and telling me that guys do it too, let's look at the facts. All right? So, 75% of divorces are initiated by females, by women. So, that means for over, about 98% of these women stood in front of somebody. It wasn't just on paper. They stood in front of somebody and made a vow or commitment to death do us apart, till death do us apart, right? They made that commitment to their partner in front of their family, their friends, in front of a religious leader to represent them making that vow, even to their own God, okay? They made a vow to God that they would be in this marriage relationship forever, and 75% of them initiated divorce, usually between 7 to 10 years. Now, I'm not saying that all commitments should stay together. Some of them aren't so good, right? But that's not the point. The point is, when she tells you forever, that's how she feels in the moment. I think it's great when if the woman I'm with says I want to be with you forever, and just sort of comes out and it's just whatever it may be, I don't look at her badly, I think that, but I interpret it the correct way. The correct way to interpret that is she feels like she wants to be with me forever right now. If in a year or two shit goes south, she ain't going to be with me forever anymore, okay? Women always reserve the right to change their minds. Now, men generally will maintain... Now, the cheating rates are the same between men and women, okay? At least according to those studies. But men generally don't leave the relationships, all right? So when men say forever, make a commitment, they mean it, and they don't just mean it when they feel like that at the time. Let's dissect why that might be the case. Women are emotional thinkers, more so than men. This comes in real handy sometimes, but you have to know how to interpret this as a male. Okay? So when they're going through their thought process, they're hitting that emotional when their emotions are running the show, they're going to say things like that. All right? When their emotions are feeling differently, and they feel differently for a long enough period of time, and you're of no more use or utility to them, what ends up happening is they rationalize and justify the breakup, okay? Or the cheat, or the mate switch, or whatever. All right, so those emotions change, the rationalization happens next. So 3 years ago, when your girl was crazy about you and she said forever, actually not even 3 years ago, how about this? 2 days ago, when she said forever and put up a Facebook meme that said that, let's say, told her friends, family, whatever, told you, when she felt really good, maybe that's just a couple days ago. Well, her emotions changed, let's say in 2 days, and you guys got in a fight, and then she meets another guy somewhere that she thinks she can monkey branch to. She rationalizes that he might be better than you, and now no longer forever is a thing. Some women, who especially unstable women, will change their mind within a period of hours or days, and they will rationalize it. It'll be all your fault that she is mate switching and going to the other person, trying with the other person, thinking about it, crossing boundaries, whatever. Forever is not a thing with women. So women will say shit like that. I don't think they're trying to be manipulative. Certainly part of that, though, is to try to get your commitment and drag you through, because as a man, you control the commitment. And you just need to be an aware man and realize that it's not true. Feel happy about it. Don't argue with her about it. This is not an argument. You don't argue with women, okay? Just recognize what she's communicating to you. What she's communicating to you is high emotions. Feel good about that. But emotions are only in the moment, and emotions can change from moment to moment. So, forever today, fuck you tomorrow, okay? So what that means, what are you going to do with that information? As a male, what it means is you don't get complacent ever. I don't care if you've been with your wife for 40 years. I don't care if you've been with the same girl for years and years. I don't care if fucking you've been blowing her mind and you've been seeing each other for 6 months. The burden of proof and performance is always on you as a man. That is your plight as a man. On this earth, you don't ever get to rest. You don't. That's just the way it is. You don't get to get comfortable. There is no security in your relationship ever. Okay? The level of security you have is predicated on the man that you show up as every single day. Now, I personally am okay with that. I'm somebody who wants to better myself every day. And then if I'm, in a long-term relationship, I want to show up as the best version of myself for myself and for my partner every single day. And I want to get better every single year. Okay, that satisfies her hypergamy and satisfies her needs, and it satisfies my own needs. Makes me happy. All right, I'm doing it for me more than anybody else. Okay, so but I'm a different kind of a guy. I'm a driven male. Most 80% or more of guys are not very driven, and so they want to meet a girl and have that nice commitment, and then give me that promise. I'll put that ring on you, and we'll make that promise in front of God and everybody. And then they want to just sit on that, going, "See, I'm good, I'm safe. That's true. I believe her when she said it, so I'm good." And I promise you, it's not true. It's true when she said it because she felt it in the moment. But as soon as her feelings change, no longer a forever thing. And that is just 100% across the board. There are some exceptions, some women, especially religious ones, in fact, that have an identity in their religion and they don't believe in divorce, and they will try to stick it out even when they hate you. Okay? And they might not cheat on you. That's a smaller percentage of women, though. And this is just the statistics and just the way it is. Women are usually ones to break up. Women are why do they break up? Because they think they can get a better deal than you. And when they think that they can get better than you or a better deal than you, whether they're correct or not, a lot of them turn around years later and realize they weren't right. Okay? But they will then discard you. That's just the way it is. And when they said forever, didn't mean anything. I've seen in my coaching practice, even in my own life, like women, I'll see the text messages, women saying these forever commitment things. It's really funny when they post something on Facebook that's like a forever thing, and then like literally days or weeks later, they're trying to mate switch on another guy, or they're initiating a breakup, and the guy's, they're trying to move out of each other's house or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck happened? What was 2 weeks ago? You know what I'm saying? And so when they no longer see utility in you and they think they can do better, that's their hypergamy. And if they think that long enough, that forever shit doesn't exist anymore. So as a man, again, the burden of performance is on you to be a better version of yourself every single fucking day. Do it for you, though. Don't do it for her. She thinks she can do better. Kick her ass out of the fucking house and kick her to the curb and ghost her ass and find somebody better than her, because you are more capable of that than she is the other way around, probably. Okay? But that being said, the whole point of this video is not just to dash your dreams against the rocks or whatever, and to dash that myth of the forever thing for no reason. I'm doing it because you men out there need to show up every day 100%. You know what I mean? And you need to keep making yourself better. You need to chase excellence, not chase women. And that is what you need to do. Because that comfort that you have when she's high emotion for you can go away very quickly. Thanks for tuning in.